Alrighty. What is up, Tauruses? Hopefully y'all are doing a-okay. How y'all doing? Said my buddy, I'm here. Hey buddy, I'm here. Happy to be here. Hello, Cheyenne Ryder. Rick, I am back again. Mwahaha. The devil emoji. It gets me. Let's get it. What up, y'all? Landon, I did get your text, the one you just sent about I love Oracle decks. I love Oracle decks as well, and like I said, I don't create enough opportunities for myself to use the ones that I don't use as often as I'd like. I'm always looking for a way to do more readings with Oracle decks, but it's like I either don't have the energy or something in my environment is you know, distracting me, or I can't imagine myself using that specific deck. I mean, obviously I've used certain decks in the past on TikTok. I was up for the challenge and I was like, I'm going to do it. You know, I'm just going to mow right through it. And I did, you know, but I almost feel like maybe that those decks maybe served, I don't know. I don't want to say they served a purpose, you know, a time and place, because I definitely could use them more often. I hope you hop on my live tonight so I can show you what I mean in regards to comparing decks and cards. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely join live. I'll definitely join your live. If I have anyone new joining me tonight, definitely hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. I do personal paid readings over on TikTok. I didn't today, but in case y'all would like one, hit me up over on TikTok and let me know, and I will go over the prices and all that jazz, what time I go live. So yes, definitely go over there and follow me, subscribe if need be, but definitely subscribe over here while you're at it. Go ahead and hit the like button if you like the energy I bring to the tarot YouTube table, and share this live stream with a specific Taurus in your life, no matter what area they reside in. Does not have to be a Taurus that you share this reading with, though, as long as they love tarot as much as you, as much as me, maybe even more, for all I know. Then yes, definitely hit the share button and let them know I'm doing big things over here. So I feel like once you reach a point with Oracle decks compared to tarot, you'll get a little closer with Oracles. Really? Really? That's... I don't know. I don't know. I've got 2 fixed signs in my big 3. I've got Leo and my sun, and I've got Scorpio moon. You know, and then the Virgo rising on top of it. Like, I'm such a perfectionist, you know, so if I cannot like 100% see myself doing a reading either without the tarot or doing specifically just Oracle, then I won't do it, you know. I won't budge. I'll be so stubborn and prideful. Said, you know, I'm primarily fixed, LOL. Yeah, I know, but I need a little bit of a coercing. Said, yeah, you get it. I need just a little bit of coercing. I don't necessarily need you to hold my hand per se. You know, I'm a big boy, but at the same time, I need a little reassurance. With that being said, y'all, we're going to get into the bridge shuffle. If y'all are new here, when I do the bridge shuffle, that is the green light to send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Alrighty, so let's get into it, shall we? Said, I'll just give you some insight and homework, lol. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I have a few favorite Oracle decks that I like to use, and I don't like to, you know, stray too far away from those. Alright, 3 more for Taurus. A 1, a 2, a 3. Alrighty, Taurus. Go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. As of now, there it is and there it was. Keela, what up? Hey, what up? Yes, go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety so I can cut this deck. That is the name of the game. I already see some swords. Landon commented. Then Miss Cheyenne Ryder sent me some scissors so I can cut the deck. That is the name of the game though, y'all. I need scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. For all I know, for all I care, y'all could send me teeth because they're sharp and pointy. Y'all could send me cheese because it's sharp, cheese, and pointy. With that being said, we do have a couple of dice we're going to roll while y'all send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Yay, I just love repeating myself. Just call me a broken Rickard. Rickard, right? Alright, what do we have for Taurus for the next week? For the week ahead. Overall theme and or topic for the next week ahead. Said shark tooth. Alrighty, here we go. A 2 and a 6. 2 meaning harmony, opposites, union, or something coming into balance for you in the next week ahead. Maybe making a decision to bring something into balance. Maybe you are making that decision to, yes, go ahead and collaborate with another person, or let them in your heart space, allow them in your comfort zone in order to create some sort of balance or change, dare I say, for the both of you. In the 6, possibly you and another person with that 2 making this the decision to bring something into harmony where there was conflict or problems and issues or a period of darkness. I do feel with that number 6 though, there will be momentum away from the conflict, creative and or practical solutions to these issues or problems, and or illuminating light of truth after a period of darkness, lack of clarity, fog of confusion. We're going to cut through the fog of confusion. 2 and 6. We're definitely going to keep in mind the overall theme and or topic for this reading. Thank you all for interacting with me in the comments. We're going to go ahead and cut the deck. And one more time, do hit that follow button over on TikTok. Free Will Tarot. Same title, same logo. It's the circle with the red, white, and black coloring. And what else? Yes, hit the like button, hit the share button, especially if it's for a Taurus, but not especially. Doesn't have to be especially for a Taurus. As long as they love tarot as much as you, as much as me, maybe even more, definitely hit the share button. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus, here is your energy. Here is the challenge. Here is your person of interest energy. here is the similarities or common ground between you both. And here is the possible outcome and or advice. All right, Taurus, so we do have 5 cards here on the Tarot YouTube table. Here, in about 20 minutes or so, give or take, we will clarify with 5 more cards, 1 card per each placement within this spread, and then we will recap for anyone new joining the live stream at that time. Hopefully, golly gee willikers, mister, would it be synchronistic if they were a Taurus? Doesn't have to be that they're a Taurus though, but it would be synchronistic, would it not? Lettuce, yes, lettuce, the main ingredient for salad. Let us get right into it. So 4 of Cups, Taurus, is how you are showing up in this reading. 4 of Cups, and the week ahead, Monday to Monday. I do feel 4 of Cups said, jolly wee jillikers. Yes. Too funny. I do feel, Taurus, this could be you wishing you had more. Possibly rejecting others, not allowing others in your space, but like also wishing that you hadn't, possibly. Maybe you don't want to reject others. Maybe you want people in your space, but you don't know how to, you know, tell them. It's like you feel comfortable in your loneliness. Maybe you just don't want to let others down. So instead of trying, you just fail altogether. It's like, I don't want to let others down, so I'm just not going to try for them. You know, there's possibly a fear of failing in a lot of the Tauruses right now. It's like, well, the fear of failing is so incredibly, it's so incredible, not in the good sense, you know, it's so terrible, it's so like overwhelming that why even try, you know? I get it though, but if you're ever going to be successful at anything, or if you're ever going to have deep connections with people whom you feel you could have a deep connection with, you might have to get out of your comfort zone. You might have to look at the situation, you know, and say, hey, I can either try and fail, or I can try and succeed. Either way, if I don't try, I'm definitely going to fail. If I don't try, I'm definitely going to fail. So at least if I try, there's a 50-50% chance that I'll succeed, you know, and the more I try, even if I do fail, I can get up again and try again and learn from my mistake the first time. Then there'll be what? A 25% chance of succeeding because you've learned your lesson. You can adjust and change how you approach, you know, success, whether it be making friends, whether it be connecting with others and or allowing them in your comfort zone. I'm saying all of this, keeping in mind that Tauruses, yes, can have sensitive hearts. They possibly don't like too crazy of changes in their environment, and they don't like to be spooked. You know, they don't necessarily like to be surprised. Maybe a surprise here and there is, you know, helpful. It's possibly neat for the Taurus, but like nothing too crazy, right? 4 of Cups, though, I do feel like at this time, instead of adapting the, hey, I have to try, we possibly in the week, the Tauruses could be wishing that they did have, you know, someone specific in their environment. Maybe you feel like you have to reject this person because you're afraid that they're going to disappoint you. You know, so instead of allowing this person to try, maybe you're giving this person no other choice, you know, but to fail before they even try. Dang, that's deep. Page of Pentacles and the challenge. If this is your challenge, I do feel you find it challenging to reconsider and or reevaluate what you bring to the table, what you bring as far as worth and value. It's like maybe to some degree you have some experience in life, no matter what area of life, whether it's love or work or home or whatever the case, maybe a hobby you have some experience with, but I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit, which I find it funny because Pentacles, credit, haha. I don't feel like you're giving yourself enough credit, Page of Pentacles, in the challenge. So therefore, possibly rejecting others before they can even fail, not giving them the chance to fail, not giving them a chance to disappoint you. Like, no, I'd rather stay single and lonely before I give, you know, another fire trucker the chance to build with me and disappoint me. You know, it's like by you not allowing this person to move forward with you, to have the chance, you know, to build with you, Page of Pentacles, to build, you're possibly putting them in the same energy that you are. Like, well, if the Taurus doesn't, you know, believe in my worth, what am I worth, actually? If the Taurus doesn't see what I bring to the table, do I necessarily bring anything to the table of worth, of value? I don't want to say necessarily insecurity. It's more so not giving yourself enough credit. You and this person not giving yourselves enough credit for how you both could definitely rebuild or build something new within this dynamic, no matter if it's a new person or an ex, someone from the past, or someone you've known for a while, whatever. Five of Swords, though, it's like, yeah, this person definitely could be self-sabotaging, like, okay, I'm just going to get all up in my ego, though, because I need to protect myself as well. For whatever reason, they're in self-sabotage mode and, you know, not recognizing that, hey, all you have to do is give a little reassurance, you know, to this person. All you have to do is possibly reassure them that, yes, they have value. They bring something of substance, of, you know, some of tangibility, that they don't have to, or that you don't have to reject them. This person in your environment with the Five of Swords, it's like they possibly could be all up in their ego, maybe playing, I don't want to say mind games per se, but Five of Swords is an energy of mind games. It's like, oh, well, I'll show you, you know, a little bit of pettiness, a little bit of pettiness. And it's like, see, what I tell you, if I reject them, they're just going to disappoint me. And if they disappoint me, I'm just going to reject them. I'm just going to reject them altogether. And it's like, based off of your rejecting, they're in this energy. But that does not mean that if you didn't reject them, they would be in this energy. For all you know, they definitely could put in work, effort, energy into this relationship. And you don't have to be in this Four of Cups energy, being bored, apathetic, you know, wishing you had someone else. Contemplation. It could be that you're contemplating something about the situation, you know, about how you're showing up in the situation. Now we have the Page of Cups. For whatever reason, well, maybe not for whatever reason per se, because yeah, Four of Cups, Page of Cups. It's like, you know what? Let me contemplate here. How have I shown up in this relationship and not really given this person, one, the benefit of the doubt, and two, enough credit? You know, maybe they've shown up for you time and time again and they've tried to be consistent and you're not possibly giving them enough credit for that. It's like maybe you're only looking for the red flags, and it's like if you go snooping You're going to find something. You know, if you go snooping and looking around for red flags, you're bound to manifest those red flags, because that's all your focus, that's where all your focus and attention is going. You know, you're bound to manifest it. It's like if you keep accusing someone of cheating, of, you know, talking to other women, talking to other men, talking, or whatever, you know, you're going to abandon me. You're just going to abandon me. You're always going to abandon me. No, I just know it. You're going to abandon me one day. I just know it. You're going to abandon me one day. The more you put your attention and focus on that outcome, the more it's bound to manifest. You know, sure, once it happens, then you can validate that, yeah, I told you that I should have rejected you, and I have found validation that you was going to do it. It's like, yeah, but you pushed this person to do it. You pushed this person to, you know, abandon you. You pushed them to talk to other women. You pushed them to talk to other men. You manifested that outcome by speaking it into existence. So, to some degree, I'm sure you are a little apologetic, Taurus. To some degree, I'm sure you want to apologize and or be sensitive towards them and or wear your heart on your sleeve. And this person's like, yeah, I possibly self-sabotaged, was in that self-sabotage behavior, you know? So I'm apologetic as well. I was possibly up in my ego, you know, wanting to prove to you, you know, it's a fruitless victory. Five of Swords. It doesn't have to be mind games. It doesn't have to be any pettiness, but it's like a fruitless victory. You could have definitely wanted to prove something, or this person could have wanted to prove something to you, Taurus, how much they love you, how much they're a good person. It's like this person shouldn't have to prove their worth, prove their value. You know, prove that they have something to build with this relationship. You know, especially if you're not giving them that chance. You know, Page of Cups. I do feel like you both want to be sensitive to this relationship, that you both want to wear your hearts on your sleeve, you know? And you definitely could not, you definitely could, yes, be more focused on what you have, or maybe you're not. Maybe it's like you're contemplating, yes, I have these 3 cups. Is it good enough though? You know, maybe needing to turn around and realize you have someone that's offering you another 4th cup. You know, maybe you're contemplating about that 4th cup, but no matter the case, Ace of Cups being the possible outcome and or advice, definitely learn to love yourself first. Learn to love yourself first. No matter how challenging it is to rebuild your worth, your value, your what you bring to the table is of worth, of value. You know, remind yourself that yes, you are deserving of love. You are deserving of love. Unconditional love. So give it to yourself first. You know, it has to come from yourself. You can't pour into others unless you pour into yourself first. So yes, this could be, no matter what it looks like to others, it's going to be specific to you, Taurus, specific to what you bring to yourself, how you love yourself first. Do you go out and watch a movie? No, you'll probably stay in and, you know, watch a movie over Netflix or, you know, pay-per-view, whatever the case. But yeah, grab some popcorn, some snacks. No matter the example, love yourself first. Find a way to love yourself first. And you might even have a new appreciation once you and this person have that talk and realize, hey, it's okay to be sensitive towards each other, towards the situation, towards the relationship and or the dynamic you both share. It's okay to apologize. No one is perfect. I repeat, no one is perfect. as long as we are real with ourselves and others, as long as we're showing up genuine and communicating to the best of our knowledge, to the best of our abilities, you know, and we're trying to be open to understanding and accepting how someone else showed up, how someone else behaved and or communicated. That's all that matters. You know, but it has to start with your own relationship first. You gotta love yourself first, you know? With that being said, we're going to clarify. And I'm going to read some of these comments I've been neglecting. Yeah. Four of Cups. Maybe I've been a little neglectant myself. Would you agree self-sabotaging behaviors? I could give all the reassurance if she would actually speak up. I can't keep talking to a brick wall. Me being a petty Pisces to my Taurus, feeling so undervalued and underappreciated. She's snooping and running into other women in my energy. For real. I only want the Taurus, but I'm not about to put my life on hold because she can't make a decision. And it's her turn to earn it. Okay, yeah. I feel that. I feel it. We're going to clarify though, y'all. I didn't mean to neglect y'all's comments. I really did not. But at the same time, I had a lot to say. You know, once I get in the zone, like, you can't get me out. Or at least I'd rather no one got me out, because then it's like I was there. You know, I had a lot to say. Jules, what up? She said, oh, hey. Said, you're good, buddy? Awesome sauce everywhere, but I ain't cleaning it up. Saturday, you said we going to have a convo. Now you saying it again today. Yeah, but did you necessarily make a move? Did you let them know that you wanted to talk, or are you waiting for them, or, you know, because it takes two to tango, you know, and yeah, it takes two to tango. Just because the other person's reading said that, you know, the advice is for them to come to you, doesn't mean it's going to play out in your favor and their favor. The energies could play out that way, but we also have such thing as the power of discernment and or free will, you know? Meaning, I don't have to finish this Taurus reading. I could just exit right now and practice my free will. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound like a dick or anything, but that would be me practicing my free will. You know? I love what I do here, and I take it seriously. I try to, anyways. You know, but at the same time, that's a good example of how, yes, you know, not everyone is going to want to have a conversation with you. You're not going to want to have a conversation with them if you're not feeling it that day. Maybe some days you're feeling it. Maybe other days you're just like, I want everyone to leave me alone, especially that person. You know? Two to tango. And I'm dancing on my side. Let's go, Taurus. Keela, LOL. Energy is mutable. Said it started. Brought out two serious topics today. I definitely feel like this reading is a little deeper than I thought it was going to be, but Taurus readings are surprisingly deeper than I think anyways, than I can imagine anyways. Like, Taurus readings surprised me a lot. I remember 2 weeks ago there was a Taurus reading where, like, abuse was talked about, was covered over on TikTok, I think. And yeah, I don't intend for the readings to go that way, but sometimes, you know, especially if someone brings it up in the comments, then I have no choice but to like either add it to the reading, or you know, if it, especially if it makes sense according to the interpretations of the cards, the pairings of the cards. But any Hoosers, it is 8 o'clock here in Ohio. We're going to clarify and recap as we go, after we do a little bit of promoting and or advertising. So yes, I do personal paid readings over on TikTok. Definitely go over there and hit the follow button, maybe even subscribe. But definitely subscribe if you're new here to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button if you like the energy I bring to the tarot YouTube table. And definitely hit the share button if you have a specific Taurus in your life, no matter what area they reside in. And of course, it doesn't have to be that you share this live stream / reading with a Taurus. It could be anyone. It could be any sign. As long as they love tarot as much as you, as much as me, maybe even more, definitely hit the share button and let them know that Rick from Free Will Tarot is doing big things. Oh yes. Oh yes. Big things over here at Free Will Tarot. What? He goes in reverse too? What a psycho. How do you do the wave with your arms and then reverse it? No freaking way. He's gone crazy. Any Hoosers? Lettuce. Yes, the main ingredient for salad. Lettuce. Cut this deck. Thank you for being patient with me, Taurus, because I know y'all have the ability to be patient at slow and steady building. All right, 3 more for Taurus. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 3. All right, one more reminder for the second and last time. If y'all are new here, when I do the bridge shuffle, that is the green light to send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Here it is. And there it was, TWAS twas. Alrighty, go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety, for that matter. Swords, knives, daggers, tridents even. Tridents are cool. Still waiting on the pizza cutter emoji to be invented. Darn you emoji creators and your lack of emoji creating on the sense of pizza cutters. Darn. A quick drink. Rick, this is exactly why you only have 5 viewers. You keep them waiting, and the suspense builds until they're like, no, I've had it. Too much suspense, too much waiting. You talk too much, Rick. Dagnabbit. Us whippersnappers don't have the attention span. We just keep scrolling. They said, no. All right. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. Here is the 4 of Cups is clarified. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles and the challenge. Clarifying the 5 of Swords and this person's energy. Clarifying the Page of Cups and the similarities or common ground between you both. And clarifying the Ace of Cups and the possible outcome and or advice. It said, wab daggit. Yeah. All right, so to recap and clarify as we go. 4 of Cups to the King of Swords. 4 of Cups. I do believe, 4 of Cups, you're contemplating about how you've behaved in this relationship. Possibly wanting to have a serious conversation with this person. Wanting to have a serious conversation with this person. This is going to be logical. This is going to be very truthful. It's very to the point. As a matter of fact, there's no beating around the bush. There's no sugarcoating anything. We need to have a serious talk here. First, I'm going to contemplate a little bit, and then we're going to have a serious talk. Head over heart. Logic over emotions. I don't know if this person, or I don't know if the Taurus is about to reject this person. But technically, the King of Swords is a person with a plan, a man with a plan. It doesn't have to be a man per se that I'm reading for. If the Taurus is a woman, then yes, a woman with a plan. Normally, with the Four of Cups, this is rejecting another cup. It's like, no, I got my 3 cups over here. Or it could be that you're contemplating and wanting another cup, and not realizing that you have this person that you still, maybe, still has feelings for you. But because possibly you're in this more so logical energy, it's like, no, I possibly just want to be left alone, says Taurus. I don't want to try. I'm possibly going to either fail or not give this person a chance to succeed. Therefore, pretty much manifesting them to fail before they can even get a chance to try. I don't know what kind of serious talk you're about to have with this person, Taurus, but we do have the Page of Pentacles and the challenge, meaning you find it challenging to either rebuild, if this is with a past, an ex, an acquaintance, a friend from the past. We find it challenging to rebuild. You're finding it challenging to evaluate your own worth, possibly, what you bring to the table. Are you not giving yourself enough credit, as I mentioned in the first half of the reading? I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit, and either not putting an end to that way of thinking or putting an end to the relationship altogether because of your insecurities or lack of security, lack of inner security. It's like, I don't want to start over. I don't want to start over. I want to keep things the same. I don't want to change. I don't want to work on myself, on my value, on what I bring to the table. This person possibly challenges the Taurus to do better, to show up better, to be accountable for their actions, for their lack of actions. It's like, yeah, I love this person in the background, wanting to give me their cup of love. But I want to be more logical right now. I can't think about emotions. This person possibly challenges me to rebuild my worth, my effort, or to look at what kind of effort I put into a relationship. It's like, maybe to some degree, Taurus feels like this person's asking too much of them. Which is strange because maybe it's not too strange. If it's the same challenge, it's like, no, I find it challenging, says this person, the cross watcher, to rebuild or to build in this relationship as well, because there's a lack of change. It definitely could be simultaneously the same challenge for you both, just in different ways. Just in different ways. I do notice that we have 3 viewers now. Cut it down to 3 from 5 from 6. Am I speaking a truth that the Tauruses aren't liking? Am I making the Tauruses a little uncomfortable? Now it's backed up to 5. I feel like I'm making some Tauruses uncomfortable. Like they don't like looking at themselves and taking accountability for something and recognizing their own worth, their value. It's like, give yourself some credit, Taurus. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to grow. You're allowed to bring more value to yourself. You're allowed to create more value and or worth for yourself. You know, you're allowed to grow. You're allowed to transform, even though you find it challenging to do so because you're so freaking stubborn and bullheaded, and it's okay. That's technically a shadow aspect of the Taurus. It doesn't have to be every single Taurus either, you know, but it is a shadow aspect of Taurus where you can, you know, be stubborn, not want to get out of your comfort zone, not want to transform and grow. You're allowed to, though. Change is inevitable. Change is the only constant in this universe. I repeat, even though, Taurus, you want things to stay the same, nothing stays the same. Everything grows and changes and forms and transforms and transmutes, right? Change is the only constant in the universe. You would rather stay constant, but it's impossible. You know, eventually, 5 years from now, you're going to look a little different. You're no longer going to be the same person. 10 years from now, you're definitely going to be a different person than you are 5 years from now, or currently, or 10 years ago, 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful. Transformation is a beautiful thing. You're allowed to change, even though it can be uncomfortable. You know, would you rather feel that change all in one instance, though? That would be the most uncomfortable. You know, to feel all that change that happens in the course of 10 years, just in like 10 seconds. You know, oh my goodness, I'm changing. I have more knowledge. I have more experience. Like, I can only imagine, like, that would be mind-blowing, you know, to change and transform all in 10 seconds, but like in 10 years worth in that 10 seconds. I don't know where that came from, but wouldn't it be fun to imagine, hypothetically speaking? I do believe so. But any Hoosers. This person definitely could have been self-sabotaging, either intentionally or unintentionally, being in their ego, like, come on, Taurus, can we move? Trying to move the Taurus, like, go, we need to grow. We need to grow, Taurus. We need to transform, we need to change, we need to put effort into building this relationship, adding worth to it, you know, planting seeds so that in the fall they bloom, the relationship blooms, it blossoms, you know, it transforms and changes. We need some sort of worth and or value to pick from the fruits of our labor in the fall. Come on, Taurus, we need to build. It's like, no. It's like, okay, wait. Are you creating the space, Crosswatcher, for this person to feel safe enough to change? Are you creating an environment for this Taurus to not be so logical and or to be emotional, to allow them to feel their emotions and feel this change? You know, the Taurus, yes, can be sensitive. Maybe the Taurus can't. Maybe they can. I definitely feel like they can. But it's like, are you creating that space for them to be accountable? It's like, yes, okay, I feel safe. I can now experience this change. It's going to be scary, says the Taurus. You know, but I'm possibly willing to go through this change if this person creates the space. And if not, I'm going to be logical. I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to be, you know, this, and that. And it's like, grr face. I'm up in my ego now. I'm possibly scared and confused, not knowing, you know, how to move this forward. You know, King of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be a man or a woman with a plan. It could literally just be the Taurus, you know, just silent, either intentionally, unintentionally giving a silent treatment, or just lack of communication, possibly, especially if they're in this energy of Four of Cups, just contemplating, you know, do I love this person? Are they creating space for me to, you know, be emotional? Because right now, at the moment, I'm feeling more so logical. You know, but then what is Taurus doing to allow this person, and or is the Taurus communicating to this person to allow them to have a different perspective on the Taurus? That's right, Five of Swords to the Hanged Man. This person outside your own personal bubble, Taurus, could definitely be in Five of Swords towards the Hanged Man if they have been in their own ego, either scared and confused, not knowing how to create security and or safety in this relationship for the Taurus, to show up consistent and, you know, allow the Taurus to be sensitive and or you know, maybe not rush the Taurus, but it's like, I need to see something from a different perspective. I need to have some sort of illumination of the truth. I need to have a new perspective. I need to see something from the Taurus's perspective and or try on their shoes. You know, walk a mile in the Taurus's shoes. Walk a mile in the Taurus's shoes. Maybe to some degree, with the Hanged Man, the person of interest of Tauruses is feeling stagnation, or feeling like they have to sacrifice something in order to, you know, get this relationship up off the ground. I do feel, though, you both have the intentions, yes, moving forward, with the Page of Cups, to be sensitive with each other. Maybe not necessarily take action thus far, just yet, as that would be the Knight of Cups. But maybe there's a little bit of sensitivity that y'all are needing to bring to the table, both of you, Taurus and this person, needing to possibly apologize, possibly wear your hearts on your sleeve, no matter who apologizes first. Sure, this person in your environment, Taurus, could definitely be up in their ego, so maybe they're expecting you to apologize. Maybe they are trying to see something from a different perspective, using their intuition more instead. And maybe you are contemplating, but at the time, or at this time, maybe in the last week, you've been in this, you know, King of Swords energy, more logical, and it's like, wait. Let me bring some emotion into the situation. Maybe this person doesn't deserve my cold, detached, you know, emotionless side. Let's try bringing some, you know, some emotions in it, being more sensitive, being more caring and nurturing towards this person. Maybe that'll help. And this person definitely could be in this Page of Cups energy as well, wanting to apologize possibly as well. I do feel like you both could be wanting to take accountability. How, yeah, Taurus for last week possibly has been cold and detached and just emotionless, whereas this person in your environment, Taurus, definitely could have been self-sabotaging, confused, scared, you know, creating a fruitless victory, while simultaneously trying, at least trying, and attempting to understand where the Taurus is coming from. Taurus, you got to give this person the benefit of the doubt in that sense. You got to give them credit for at least being in Hanged Man energy. You got to give them credit for that. You know? Because I'm sure you both, to some degree, want a higher level of commitment. I'm sure you both want something traditional. I'm sure you both want to align your beliefs, either spiritual or romantic, with your daily routines and habits. If there's somewhat of a different schedule work-wise, if you both work different schedules, maybe there's a need to sacrifice either on this person's end or sacrifice something on your end, and that's what possibly you're contemplating on the logic, how this relationship could make sense in the long run. There needs to be some sort of alignment or aligning of traditions, or maybe even lack thereof. You know, if you feel like this person is less traditional in one way, but then you could kind of be more rebellious in other ways. It's like, where can we have that equal give and take? Where can we align our lifestyles and or belief systems in such a way to where this could work out in our favor? The Ace of Cups and the possible outcome and or advice. Said, this is not Build-A-Bear over here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got Ace of Cups to the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Taurus, if this is the possible outcome, I do feel like, yes, you will have a new appreciation for yourself. Possibly realizing that, hey, you know, this person doesn't have to give you reassurance, doesn't have to, like, you know, sacrifice something on their end. You know, it's like, I gotta love myself first, you know, says the Taurus. But at the same time, maybe you yourself need a little bit of time, maybe another week, to, you know, weigh up the pros and cons. Investing in yourself, first and foremost, is never a bad idea. It's never bad advice as a tarot reader to give. And Two of Pentacles, maybe you're still in a transitional period where you still have to align, you know, your beliefs and or your daily routines and habits with this person's in order for things to work out in both of y'all's favor. And if so, if that's the advice, then yes, love yourself first. You know, find a new appreciation for yourself. You cannot love this person unless you love yourself first. You can't pour into their cup unless your cup is full yourself. And yes, weigh up the pros and cons. You know, weigh up the pros and cons, because I'm sure this person has good intentions. But at the same time, in this time period, you know, is there going to be, how do I want to word this? Are there going to be more instances where you feel like these conversations have to, you know, be spoken up more? Are there going to be more instances where, you know, you are going to feel like being stubborn is the, you know, or cold and detached is the answer? Either based on this person's decisions or actions, or based off of your actions. It's like there's got to be a level of Two of Pentacles weighing up pros and cons. You know, are you driving this person crazy? You know, or are they driving you crazy? Are you too stubborn for this person? Or is this person, you know, needing to sacrifice too many things for this relationship? I'm going to leave the live stream there. I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope this helped. I definitely feel like there was a lot covered in this reading. I definitely feel like there's a lot on both ends, Taurus and this person, to reflect on. And definitely rewind the reading if need be. With that being said, thank you all for all the love and support. I hope this helped. I hope this was insightful to some degree. You know what I'm saying? And once more, do hit the follow button, subscribe button, hit the like button, share button. Over on TikTok, personal paid readings through Cash App. And yes, said I do, but more patience with her indecisive nature. What's her sign? Sacrificing too much, so much tension, and it's LOL. I feel it. It did. I'm glad I came. Brought me more information from Saturday. Okay, cool. Yeah, with that being said, I hope to see y'all either tomorrow over on TikTok for personal paid readings, or next Monday for another collective, yes, general collective zodiac reading for Taurus. Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? Much love one more time. Take care and have a good night, y'all.